Here was a time when becoming a millionaire meant you had made it. A seven-figure net worth meant freedom, security, status. But here's the uncomfortable question nobody wants to ask in 2026. What if $1 million isn't rich anymore? And before we go further, if you like videos that decode money signals, break financial illusions, and help you stay ahead of economic shifts, please subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any hack that helps you understand where money is really moving. Now let's talk reality. This is not about panic. This is about math, because in today's economy, $2 million might quietly be the new $1 million, and most people haven't updated their mental target. The illusion of the millionaire asterisk for decades. $1 million was the psychological finish line. It was the number you saw in movies, the number of financial advisors promoted, the number of people associated with wealth, but that benchmark was built in a different era. Let's rewind. In the 1980s and 1990s, housing was dramatically cheaper relative to income. Healthcare costs were lower. College tuition was lower. Insurance premiums were lower. Everyday living expenses consumed a smaller percentage of income. A millionaire in 1995 had vastly different purchasing power than a millionaire in 2026. Now let's adjust for inflation. $1 million in 2000 does not buy what 1 million buys today. Inflation erodes silently. It doesn't announce itself loudly every year. It compounds quietly. If inflation averages even 3% per year, money loses roughly half its purchasing power over 24 years. That means the millionaire lifestyle target quietly shifted upward, but most people never recalculated. Now let's talk retirement math. If you have $1 million invested and followed the traditional 4% rule, you withdraw $40,000 per year. $40,000 per year. Before taxes. That is not luxury in most major cities. Add healthcare, add housing maintenance, add insurance, add rising living costs. Suddenly, $1 million feels more like stability than wealth. And that's the key shift. $1 million today buys safety, but $2 million buys flexibility. At $2 million invested, using the same 4% rule, you could withdraw $80,000 annually. That begins to resemble a comfortable middle to upper lifestyle. In many regions, not extravagant, but secure. And security is the new rich. The illusion is thinking the number hasn't changed. The reality is that the target moved, and most people didn't notice. The cost of modern living changed the definition of wealth. Let's break this down practically. In 2026, the cost structure of life looks very different. Housing. In many desirable cities, average home prices sit between $400,000 and $800,000. And in some markets, well above that. Property taxes, insurance, maintenance, and interest payments add long-term costs. Healthcare. Medical expenses rise faster than general inflation. Long-term care and retirement can cost tens of thousands annually. Education. If you plan to support children through college, tuition can exceed $30,000, $60,000 per year, depending on location and institution. Lifestyle, inflation, even everyday costs, groceries, transportation, utilities have increased steadily. Now imagine trying to generate income from a $1 million portfolio while absorbing those costs over a 30-year retirement. Suddenly, $1 million doesn't feel excessive. It feels calculated. Now, here's where it becomes interesting. High-income earners are feeling this shift first. People earning $150,000 to $250,000 per year still report feeling middle class. Why? Because wealth today is not defined only by income. It's defined by asset resilience. True financial freedom means your investments generate enough income to cover expenses. Your housing is stable. Your healthcare is manageable. Your lifestyle is sustainable without constant income stress. At $1 million, you're protected. At $2 million, you're positioned. There's a difference. And that difference is what most people are beginning to feel intuitively, not rich, just secure. And security is the new aspiration, the psychological shift nobody talks about. The reason this topic creates debate is because millionaire status used to mean identity. Now it means math. When someone says they're worth $1 million today, it doesn't carry the same impact at once. Because people subconsciously understand? Something changed. The cost of living moved. Asset prices moved. The bar moved, but the language didn't update. Now here's the deeper shift. If your target is still $1 million, you might undersave. Your financial plan is built on outdated assumptions. You may underestimate how much capital you truly need for long-term freedom. That doesn't mean panic. It means adjustment. It means recalibrating expectations. It means understanding that financial independence in 2026 may require higher savings rates, longer investment horizons, stronger income growth, disciplined lifestyle control. The conversation isn't about becoming ultra wealthy, it's about becoming structurally secure. And structurally secure now requires more capital than it did 20 years ago. So when we say $2 million is the new $1 million, we're not chasing status. We're acknowledging inflation. We're acknowledging reality. We're acknowledging that the goalpost shifted and pretending it didn't only delays preparation. This is not about fear. It's about awareness, because awareness leads to strategy, and strategy leads to freedom. The people who adapt their targets will position themselves correctly. The people who cling to outdated benchmarks may feel blindsided later. Wealth today is not about the label, it's about durability. And durability requires scale. The number changed, the math changed, the conversation must change too.